Alright, yeah, we're working on the old F100 again today. What I'm doing is, it's a little windy out here, so I'll try to keep my back to the wind. It's going to be tough. But what I was doing back here is, I started grinding this yesterday, and I didn't videotape it. You know, I was just going about my business and working. But then I realized, you know, when I do this kind of stuff, people say, "Oh, you should have filmed that and everything." So as I continue, I'll do a little filming of this. But this is what it looked like. I'm dealing with the sun here, so I can't see what you guys are saying, but you see these big globs of, I don't know what you call it, you know, but it's weld, and it's down here to the angle iron. They put angle iron in the bottom here, and what I'm doing is I'm going to try to make that as smooth as possible. And like what I did over here, I might have to try and get some slag out of there, but I got it pretty smooth, and sort of got a little taper to it. And what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to do body work to it. I'm going to seam seal it, because I think this body is going to flex a little bit, and the seam sealer will not only look better and be faster for me, but it might last a little better, you know, might hold up better. But what they do with this tailgate here, it's got like 3 or 4 coats of paint on it, and I wire wheeled it off. I don't know what this is here, but it's hardly on there. You know, it scrapes right off with your finger. I think it was like a half-ass attempt to, you know, maybe undercoat it. I don't know. I don't know what they were trying to do, but they never really prepped it, you know. So I have to wire wheel this whole bed back here. I did it, and it's coming off pretty good, you know. But maybe you can see over here, you know. I think it might almost be easier, instead of trying to feather all this in, if I wire wheel all the paint off right down to bare metal. But up here, they had seam sealer up here, so I wire wheeled all that out because some of it was coming out. And like I say, I don't know if you can see this because we're dealing with sun and dark right here, but this side here, they got an angle iron sticking out about, Christ, almost a ½ inch here, onto another hunk of steel. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna grind all that flat, and I might just get a piece of plate, 16th gauge plate, and put it across this whole thing, because there's like a little piece here, and because there's not much I can do with that, you know. That's crazy, unless I cut that out, and you know. But then, you know, you don't know what you're going to get into. You know, there's a reason they threw that hunk of steel down there. But I leveled out the bottom here, so when I do put the wood on, you know, it'll sit level. But this is what it's going to look like. You're going to have the wood. That wood's, I think they call it 5/4. It's actually 1 inch thick. And then this is, I was going to trim the edges around with this 1 inch piece of aluminum. But what I think I'm going to do, I might get 1x1 steel angle instead of aluminum. I think the aluminum might look a little tacky, so I'm going to get 1x1 steel, and then I get screw it into the wood, and I'll screw it into the back here, and then I'll paint this the same color as the body, and I think that might look better. Then also, when I do make it, and it goes up around, sorry about that, and it goes around the side, I think like when it goes around the edge here, if it's steel, I can weld it together, put an angle there, I can weld it together and make it look like one piece. So I can actually have one piece here and then another piece here, and I can actually make it look pretty decent. But that's our goal, is just to make this look decent, you know, because the floor is going to be is what you're going to be looking at, you know. That's going to be the star of the show, the floor. And I just want the rest of it to look decent, that's all. And it will. I'll do body work on the wheel wells and stuff, and it should come out looking pretty good. Here's the original paint. That's the original color there. And then this is another color. They had the original color, then they painted it once, which looks almost the same, and then this is the third coat. But they didn't really mess around on the inside of the bed here, you know. It's just overspray in here. So I'm gonna keep grinding away, and every once in a while I'll stop and show you my progress. All right. Alright, yeah, it's been a couple hours, I guess, and made good progress. I'm surprised. I got the bottom here all flat and flush, so the wood'll sitting there nice square up against there and over here. Like I say, I'll probably put a piece of metal up this way. You know what? I was gonna go to the top here, but then I think I might only go here. That way I can fare it in and keep that original factory edge there. It does have a little dent there, but we can fix that. But I'm happy the way it's coming. Matter of fact, it was going so well. I was only going to concentrate on this area, but I sort of migrated along the bottom of the wheel well and got all these off of here. And even that, I'm going to be able to fare that into the fender well. So that's going to come out nice. You won't even know that's there. So it's working out well. Matter of fact, I migrated over to this side here while I was in there and got all these grapes off of there. I didn't go here yet. I didn't get them little guys yet. Yeah, my tool of choice was the grinding wheel. Let me go over this way. Actually, mean the cutoff wheel. You know, the cutoff wheel did most of the work, and then I came back with a grinder. You know, because there was actually some pieces there. Let's see here. You know, they were actually had the cutoff. You know, look at that. But once you get into the groove and you start going, you know, you develop a system, and it works pretty good. So, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with the progress. All right, we'll show you a little of how we get these grapes off of here, and then we'll go from there. All right, here's a section I'm looking forward to. Get a big glob. I don't know. I guess a hunk of metal here welded to it and globbed up, but gonna have to cut that out and try and make that level. And this here is sticking up too. So what I'm gonna have to do here is actually might have to make the wood thinner. You know, the wood is an inch, and it's all gonna be here, and then up here we might have to make the wood 3/4 of an inch or something. You know, I mean, sort of fake it, but that's okay. It's easier to cut wood than it is metal. All right, let's cut some grapes. don't look as bad now. I can get one of my little ace welders, put a piece of steel on the bottom here, just clad that up, and that'll be fine. And I can clean this corner up here, so yeah, it's not too bad. Got a lot of pieces here to cut off. Alright, I'm going to clean up now. I don't know what we're going to do next, but we're happy. Yeah, we're happy. Yeah, we got a lot more done than we expected today. Got this whole corner here. This will be the right-hand front corner. We got all the grapes done and got it all ground down, and this whole front is done. We did that previously. But so what we got left, we got this little corner here, the front left. I got all these. I didn't anticipate getting all of them today. Let me hop over the rail here, or this side here. But you know, I got in a groove and I just kept going, and I actually went around the back here. So then we got this tiny little section here, which isn't bad at all, and then this little section back here. So yeah, one more day back here, and then we should be able to start cleaning this up and painting it and putting seam sealer in and everything. So we're happy. Alright, I don't know how long this thing is, but I don't know, maybe it'll be a short one. Alright, see what that looks like. Yeah, look at that. Fits like a glove. Alright, enough of this. My buddy Mike stopped by. He's going to do some welding for me here. Got weld little pieces of stuff on there, and then fill in some of the holes. There you go. They had a little reinforcement patch in there, but it looked like hell, so we ground it off, and Mike put a nice one on there.